Hey guys, how are you? This is Brent Abel here, WebTennis.com, back with another episode of What's the Right Shot? And in today's video, we're going to see what I think is a common mistake that we make with our overhead. And we are going to see right now, off of this line, the first of 7 overheads. And I'm going to pause the video right now to set you up for what I want you to be looking for. The next 7 shots are going to be overheads from Jerry, who's playing this first bounce overhead here, and his partner George. And there's one common denominator with all of them that I want you to see if you can pick out. And then what I'm going to do is pause the video after the 7th overhead and ask you to go down and let me know what's on your mind. What do you think is the one thing you see all 7 of these? Here comes, I believe, the last one. And that's the last overhead. So before we finish this point, which has got a great ending to it, I want you to pause the video right now. Go down below in the comment section and let me know, what do you think is the one common denominator with all 7 of those overheads? In fact, you know what? I'll go ahead and take it back, and we'll rewind it through those 7 overheads. And here comes the first one. Number 1, 2, and you may have already figured this out. 3, if you haven't, that's fine too. It'll be a good coaching opportunity here for you. And here's the last overhead from George. And we pause the video here. All right. So I'm not asking you what's the right shot. What I'm asking you is, what's the one common denominator with all 7 of those overheads? Pause the video right now and let me know in the comment section what's on your mind. Well, all right, you are back, and let's go ahead and replay this. And the one thing that on the overhead is that what we're going to see is, I think we're going to see some decent stroke technique. In terms of technique, I don't really have a problem with any of these 7. Here's the first one, a bounce. But here's the problem with all 7 of these, is they all land inside the service line. And I don't care how good a technique or how much power you can generate, the bounce eats up so much power that it's really hard to do much damage if you've got your overhead landing inside the opponent's service line. You know, what I want you to be thinking about on your overhead is, rather than, and most players do it, and I'm guilty of this, often enough that I got to remind myself that what I want to be thinking about is not a spot over here on the court as my landing or as my target, because you know what happens is, when you do that, you end up hitting the ball down too much, and you end up hitting your overhead inside the service line. What I want you to think about is the tape, right? The white line over here, the let cord here, that's your target. And what's the height that you need above that line that you need to play your overhead so that it translates to something over here that's got some depth? If you're always thinking about, you know what, I got to get the ball down inside the court, I'm telling you, you are going to land short each and every time. So here comes the end of this point. We stopped it right here. Good shot by Jerry in the middle. Another one in the middle, and I take it, and I'm thinking, I've had it. I'm done. Let's get this point over. I'm going to approach short to George, but it's a let cord. Good little reflex volley, short little drop volley from George. And look at this. I mean, Clifford with the get. And now I suppose I could have stopped the video right here and asked you, what's the right shot? Some guys might have, drilled Clifford. That's okay. I mean, you're not going for the head. But, you could have gone in the middle, you could have gone wide, or you could anticipate that Cliff is actually going to move here, right? And that's exactly what I'm thinking about. I mean, George hasn't even hit it, and I'm starting to move over there. And George goes there, right? And he gets it down low and plays the shot, and I can't make it. And George's partner, Jerry, with the, George, you're the man. So guys, anything else on your mind with this video? Write down below in the comment section. Let me know. And as always, come on now. Got to get out there today and make it another spectacular day.